Hi everyone, it's Lindey. Let's talk about how important it is to run sales within your eBay store. You want to make sure that you run sales within eBay for two main reasons. The first reason being that running sales gives you a boost in search rankings. And if you are boosted in search rankings, that gives you more visibility to buyers. eBay gives you all the tools that you need to drive traffic to your store. You just need to make sure you're using them. The second reason you want to make sure that you run sales is that it is a marketing strategy to get buyers to shop with you. Most places have their busiest times and their highest sales when they are running sales. I'm not just talking about online shops. I'm talking about brick and mortar. People love to see a percentage off. Nobody likes paying full price nowadays. Nobody. So when somebody sees 25, 30, 40, 50% off, they are more inclined to shop because they feel like they're getting a really good deal. It also gives them the incentive to buy now rather than buying later because they don't know if they're going to get that sale price later on. So for instance, let's say you have an item priced in eBay and it has watchers on it. Now, this item has watchers on it because someone is interested in your item, but they might not feel the urgency to buy it. So they simply watch it, keep it in their watch list, and whenever they feel the need to buy it, then they'll buy it. But you create that sense of urgency when that item is on sale because people are able to buy it at a discount, which means they're less likely to just watch it forever and they're more likely to buy it now. So now there's a couple of techniques with using sales that I have found to be the best methods. Now, please keep in mind, this is just me. This is just my findings. Everybody might respond to things differently. Maybe different techniques work for different people. This is just what works best for me. I have personally found the best results when I run a sale of greater than 25% off. It seems like every time I run a sale with like 20% or under, it doesn't really drive a lot of traffic. I don't know if it's just such a small percentage off that buyers generally don't care as much, or if it's an eBay thing. If the percentage off isn't high enough to trigger more visibility within eBay searches. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but if you're going to run a sale, I definitely recommend running a sale of 25% or higher. I have also personally found that the longer you run sales, the less effective they are. For instance, I find that I get much more of a boost in sales when I do my sales for no more than 4 days. Because of this, I try to do sales for 24 days. Because of this, I try to do my sales for either a 24-hour flash sale or a 48-hour flash sale, or I extend them no more than 4 days. In my experience, it seems like if I were to do a week-long sale or a 10-day sale, I really only see that boost in traffic for the first 3 or 4 days. And then after the first 3 or 4 days, my sales really slow down. Even when I have a big sale running, there's just no movement. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm not sure if it's an eBay thing, if it's a buyer thing. I'm not quite certain. But in my personal experience, I don't tend to run sales for more than 4 days for that reason. I like to run frequent and consistent sales. It seems like I always get the best traffic in my store when I am running consistent sales and I'm doing them frequently. For instance, I always make sure to run a sale at least once a week. I will just pick an amount. I usually don't do the same amount 2 weeks in a row, but I will just pick an amount, let's say 35% off, and I will run 35% off for 3 to 4 days during that week. Then if I feel inclined to, maybe I'll pick another day a few days after the sale ends, and I will do maybe a 24 or 48 hour flash sale again later in that week. So just putting that into perspective, let's say I run a weekend sale Friday to Monday, and then I have Tuesday, Wednesday are normal days, and then maybe I'll do a 24-hour overnight sale on Thursday to Friday. And then maybe that next week I'll do a sale from Saturday to Tuesday. You kind of see the rhythm I'm getting. We'll do 3 to 4 days of a sale, and then we'll have a couple of days off a sale, and then we'll do another flash sale. You want to always keep that kind of active momentum in your store. eBay loves that kind of thing. Buyers love that kind of thing. So chances are, if a buyer gets a really good deal with your store and they save your store and they continue to shop with you, they will see these sales and they will be intrigued to shop again. Not to mention that all of those active sales gives you those boosts within eBay's search rankings. Something very important to keep in mind is your regular original pricing. If you are planning to run frequent and consistent sales, you need to pay attention to that price. If you are pricing things just for sales, then your sales will probably slow down when the item is not on sale. Then at the same time, if you price your items regularly but run these sales, you're going to end up losing money. So if you are expecting to get $20 for an item, and you price it at $20 and then you're running 40% off sales, you're automatically shooting yourself in the foot. So how I like to handle that is I like to price my items a little bit higher so that when I run those big sales, I'm not losing as much money, but I'm still moving the product for profit. I have heard that a technique that a lot of people like to use is to raise up their prices before every sale. Now, keep in mind that if you go in and bulk raise prices, eBay will not allow you to put those items on sale. I believe it's for at least 2 days. So if you have a lot of items in your store that you're wanting to put on sale, it's probably not the best idea to fluctuate the prices up and down to accommodate sales. That's another reason why I personally just price my items a little bit higher, expecting that they're going to go on sale for a deep discounted rate, because the last thing I want to do is sit in eBay all the time and monitor increase and decrease in prices. So I don't want to go in and raise everything up $10 just to put it on sale, and then when it's not on sale, I don't want to go in and have to lower all of the prices. That's just a little bit of a pain. So I tend to just try to price them at what they're comfortable at. That way when they do go on sale, I still make a profit. The last part about sales that I want to talk about is when you should pick and choose to do your sale. I personally prefer to run sales over weekends because it feels like weekends are the busiest time for my store. And I know that there is kind of a consensus that says if you're putting items on sale when people are normally shopping, you're losing out on money. However, I know that me firsthand, if my busiest day is a Sunday, if I'm running a sale on a Sunday, my sales are significantly higher than when I don't run a sale. For instance, on Sundays where I'm consistently running sales, I will easily gross between $300 and $400. When I have auctions going, when I have a sale running, when I have a whole bunch of stuff going on in my store on Sundays, I will do a gross of $300 to $400. Then on the Sundays where I'm not running sales, I will be lucky to break 50 bucks, honestly. So sales are a big part of driving traffic to your store. So if you're not running sales, you should be. Also, don't be afraid to experiment. I have ran many experiments myself when it comes to sales. I've tried different percentages off. I've tried different lengths of sales. I've tried putting different items on sale to see what kind of traffic I get. Don't be afraid to experiment. You know, different things work for different people. These are the things that I found that just work for me. If you have anything that you have tried that you want to share, feel free to leave them in the comments below. We can all exchange some ideas, figure out the best techniques of making more money and moving more merchandise. So definitely leave your tips in the comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.